this whole war on religions, war on Christianity. Okay, I get it. When you look from somebody like myself, when I hear that, is that how can it be truly a war on Christianity when the vast majority of the country is Christians? The only way Christians can be persecuted if other Christians are persecuting them. You can't be. That's the only way. You make up 68 to 70% of the damn population. So the only way you can truly be persecuted or your Christian rights can be trampled on if other Christians on board with that. Correct?
Well, okay, we went from talking to the religious side. So do I feel that Christian
values are being trampled on? Do you feel that Christianity is under siege?
Well, do I? Well, yeah. Do I feel like my choice to believe in the value and exercise and go to church, that hasn't been trampled on. I went to church this morning. So now, are there less Christian shows on TV who people, express more being a Christian and things like that?
Yes, because nobody watching. It's all about supply and demand. So you can't blame that on the left or anybody like that. If you don't want to support your own shows, that's on you.
There's a lot more of the LGBTQ type stuff on TV now.
Because they watch it.
Okay, are you
Christians
saying that?
Watching it?
Well, because if they're watching it, because I'm not watching it, so I don't know. I really don't know because it's not what's the percent of the population of Christian versus what percent of the population are LGBT.
It's not even close. It's close, right? It's less than 1%.
Right. So
LGBT, right, and it's 70% Christian. Okay. So it's no reason why any Christian should be complaining about my show that they're not showing enough of Christian values on TV if you're not watching it. So if I put out a Christian show and nobody's watching it, it's not the fault of LGBTQ. It's the fault of Christians.
Well, I don't think there's just not enough that's being put out there for whatever fear that they're going to get a backlash. Because Passion of the Christ.
Yes, it did good. Yes, it did very well.
There was no other Christian movie or shows like that since then.
Yes, because a lot of those shows do not get the viewership. Because if you want your shows to come forward, it's like me, I get annoyed with a lot of shows aimed towards black people. Housewives of Atlanta, Housewives of this, Housewives of that, Basketball Wives, all of these stupid ass shows that display black people in the worst form ever. And then we get the superflies, the drug dealers, roles and gang member shows where, we just horrible people.
Yeah, it's glorifying the wrong.
It's glorifying dysfunction. But I can't blame white folks or Asian folks because of those shows being on TV. I blame us for watching them. So how in the world can Christians blame anybody else for their values not being shown on prime time network or in mainstream media when you're not even supporting your own?
Is it the prime time are targeting a smaller percentage?
No, advertisers don't spend billions of dollars to target a smaller percentage.
Well, they sure do. But Bud Light had the whole transgender girl on there that did all that.
Okay, yeah.
So they do that.
Well, they do that, but you saw what happened when they do.
Right.
And the lady who pushed that were definitely not qualified to be in her position. That's why she's no longer in that position. So, what I'm saying, we can talk about the persecution, like they throwing Christians to the lions.
Persecution. I'm just saying that there's not enough stuff that because you're saying that we're being persecuted. We're not being persecuted, but there are